In 1995, Michael Jordan returned to the NBA after retiring at the peak of his career. His comeback season was not perfect. He lost in the playoffs. But the very next year, he led the Chicago Bulls to a championship. Jordan's story reminds us, a setback is not the end. It's a setup for a comeback. And you do not need to be an NBA legend to make that happen. Let's discuss how to turn any setback into a comeback. Point 1. Reframe the setback. Setbacks sting because they challenge our identity. We think, I failed, so maybe I'm not good enough. But high performers flip the script. Instead of asking, why me? They ask, what is this teaching me? According to research from the University of Miami, people who view challenges as temporary and solvable bounce back faster than those who see them as permanent. Your first move in any setback? Name it for what it is. A moment in time, not a life sentence. Point 2. Take radical responsibility. When Olympic swimmer Dara Torres missed qualifying for the 1988 Olympics, she did not blame the competition, the coaches, or bad luck. She looked at her training, fixed her weaknesses, and 20 years later, yes, 20, she won 3 silver medals at age 41. Radical responsibility does not mean blaming yourself for everything. It means owning what you can control so you can change the outcome next time. Point 3. Break the comeback into small wins. Big comebacks are not built overnight. If you just lost your job, your win today might simply be updating your resume. Neuroscientists at Harvard found that small wins trigger dopamine, giving you momentum to take the next step. Think of it like rebuilding after a hurricane. You start by clearing one street before fixing the whole neighborhood. Point 4. Surround yourself with people who believe in your return. NFL quarterback Alex Smith suffered one of the worst leg injuries in sports history. Doctors were not sure he'd walk again, let alone play football. But his comeback was not just about his determination. It was fueled by a medical team, family, and coaches who believed in him when the odds did not. Your environment shapes your recovery. Spend more time with those who see your future, not just your present pain. Point 5. Use the Rocky effect. Train harder than before. The comeback mindset means doubling down on preparation. When Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, he did not disappear. He started new companies, learned new lessons, and returned with skills that transformed Apple into one of the world's most valuable brands. When you train harder than before, your comeback is not just about getting back to where you were, it's about surpassing it. Point 6. Keep the long game in mind. American culture loves quick turnarounds, but real comebacks take patience. Think about J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a single mother living on welfare. Her overnight success was actually years in the making. If you expect instant results, you'll quit too soon. If you play the long game, your setback becomes part of the story, not the whole story. Point 7. Turn the pain into purpose. One of the most powerful ways to bounce back is to use your experience to help others. American Paralympian Amy Purdy lost both legs to meningitis at 19. Instead of giving up, she used her story to inspire millions and co-founded a nonprofit to help others with disabilities. When your comeback becomes bigger than you stop just recovering, you start leading. Every setback carries a choice. Stay down or stand up stronger. Reframe the loss. Take ownership. Chase small wins. Build your team. Train harder. Play the long game. And turn your pain into purpose. Remember, comebacks are not just for the famous. They're for anyone willing to rise again. And the story you'll tell one day starts with the decision you make today.